part 2. We're going to do copper 2 chloride plus aluminum metal. Remember that 2 means that had an oxidation number of 2. It's a transition metal, so it can have different oxidation states. And that's why there's a 2 at the end of the formula, why it's Cl2, because that Cu has a +2. Again, we want 5 milliliters of our solution. It's also in a big, huge bottle. So I have a new pipette. I'm going to use that to get 5 milliliters. I washed my graduated cylinder. I want to hold that so that it doesn't tip over. Okay. Now, it also wants us to obtain a piece of aluminum wire. So here's my aluminum wire. Okay, it is flexible. Okay, again, I'll need to put it into a smaller shape so that it'll fit into my beaker. Okay, so you need observations about that aluminum wire. And you need observations about this solution. We need to put the liquid into the beaker. And we need an initial temperature. So again, I'm going to tilt it to the side so that I can get as much of that thermometer in the liquid as possible. A temperature probe actually is what we should call that. So it looks like that initial temperature is 19.9. Okay, so then we want to add our piece of metal. I think you can see already that there is a color change happening on the metal and on the liquid. You should hear the fizzing. You should see a little condensation. This is hot to the touch. If you look at your temperature climbing, again, we want to see what is the hottest temperature that it goes to. And I'm going to not hold this one up because you can see it's already hotter than the last one was. So you're watching for the highest temperature. You should see smoke, steam coming out of this. I saw 63.2. .4. Looks like 63.4 is going to be our highest. This is really hot. Okay, I want to show you this piece of metal. Okay. So hopefully you can see that. And there's some on my temperature probe as well, some of that orange colored. Okay, and I want you to look now at the liquid. Okay, so there's a solid here in the bottom. It's copper colored. It's amazing. It's copper liquid. Your copper colored solution. And your liquid, okay, it's hot, which gives it a white appearance, but it's actually almost clear at this point. Okay, so that's an observation you need to record.